Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Istanbul. If you've watched the first two videos, you'll know what every tile does and how the game plays, so I'm going to do a playthrough. I've set the game up for 2 players. In the 2-player game, you actually place the unused merchants around the board at the locations they are, and they will move just like the smuggler and governor, and you'll pay two monies to the bank whenever you land on them. Yellow player is the start player, as marked with this. I'll turn over the bonus cards. Normally these cards would be kept secret. So in this case, the yellow player is allowed to use this bonus card to move 3 or 4 spaces instead of 1 or 2. And the white player can trade this in for 5 monies at any time, which he'll probably do right now, actually, because he likes money. And every discarded card or used card goes straight face up on the caravanserai, so someone's going to be able to pick that up and gain benefit from it at a later stage. So yellow's going first. He will head straight across to try and pick up some tiles, so he'll go and max his spices or green goods. White, knowing what yellow's about to do, is going to go the opposite direction. He'll go 1, 2 to max his yellow goods. Yellow will head straight up to the small mosque. He'll need to pay 2 coins because he's landed on the same spot as another merchant. That merchant will go to space number 3, which is the spice warehouse. Yellow shows that he has 2 of the spice good and spends 1 of them to take the spice bonus card. Okay, white's turn. He'll do exactly the same thing, but up to the Great Mosque, drop off a helper, and he has 2, and will spend 1 to grab that bonus, and he will also pay the 2 money for the worker that he just landed on, and we'll roll to see where that worker goes to. This is the 2-player rule. It doesn't happen in a 3, 4, or 5-player game, so just bear that in mind. That is the only change with the 2-player game, by the way. Okay, so back to yellow. He will head across to the fabric warehouse to max out his fabrics. White is going to head to the post office, and he will gain a green and a yellow and take 2 coins for that. Yellow will once again head back to the small mosque and pick up the worker that he left there earlier. He has 2 of the red goods, so he'll spend 1 of those to grab this particular bonus card. And because he's grabbed both of the tiles from that mosque, he grabs the first gem. Notice also that the other player is going to have to spend 4 of each resource type to be able to grab the tiles from that particular space. White is going to move 2 down to the caravanserai to grab that bonus card back. He will pick up another bonus card and have a look at it. What the second bonus card he's picked up does is allows him to sell absolutely any goods he likes at the small market. That might actually be worth a little bit more to him, so he'll hang on to that and put the other one back where it was. And now he will do the governor, which will allow him to take another bonus card. This one allows him to do the action of the post office twice, because that little marker there, so that's a pretty good one for him, seeing what he's doing at the moment. He'll also spend his 2 monies, and I've rolled a 9, so that puts him at the tea house. Yellow's turn. Yellow's going to use his bonus card to move 4 spaces. He takes all of his workers with him. 1, 2, 3. To the fruit warehouse, which maxes out his fruit. White is now going to go to the post office and use his bonus card to action the post office twice. That should have moved down when he was there before. He'll take 2 money, a red good, and a yellow good. His yellow goods are at the maximum. That's the first one. And then he does it again. So this time he takes 3 money, a red good, and a yellow good again. And moves that down. Now yellow really wants to go to the post office, but he has no money to be able to do that with, so he's not going to be able to head up there. So yellow is going to head into the jail to release his family member and send the family member to the tea house. Now, the family member doesn't have to pay the tax for going to the tea house. So yellow's looking for some quick money. He's going to call 8. He's only rolled a 3. However, he has a tile which allows him to re-roll that or change 1 to a 4. So he'll re-roll both of them. He's only got a 7. He still hasn't managed to get his 8, so he only gains 2 coins from going to the tea house. White will head down to the caravansary and grab this card back, plus another bonus card, which he'll discard that one. And hang on to this, because he's going to be able to do something really cool next turn. Yellow has to go and pick up his helpers, or head to the fountain, which he will do, which calls all of his helpers back. White is now going to head back up to the post office and pick up that other helper, and he will play this bonus card, which will enable him to enact the post office twice. So he ups 1 on his red, red's at maximum already, he takes 3 coins and 1 blue good. Then he takes a red and a blue good again, and this time takes another 4 coins, and all of them reset. So now yellow's turn. He still needs some money, so he's going to head to the small market, leaving a worker there. He can sell 2 yellow, 1 green, and 1 red. So that's 4 goods, and that will get him 14 coins. Okay, white can now step across and grab this tile, which will give him a 5th worker. He has the 2 blue, so he spends 1 of those blue for that particular tile. His 5th worker jumps onto the bottom of the stack, and now that he's taken both of those, he will get a gem. That's probably as good a spot as any to stop. You can see how the game plays and how to use the helper workers as your merchant moves around the board. I hope this helps you get Istanbul to the table. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to see what games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaying. And until next time, enjoy gaming.